Hello friends. Now today we are discussing about the strain energy method which is used for to solve the portal frame. Now if you see here, this portal frame is carries an UDL of 3 kilonewton per meter UDL. Span is of 4 meter. Height of this column is of 4 meter. This column is of 3 meter. Here is a hinge support. Here is also hinge support. Now here the static indeterminacy of this frame is as we know that there are two unknowns over here and two unknowns over here. That's why the 4 minus 3 it becomes a 1. That is the redundant is 1. Now let us consider this HA and HD is equal. That's why HA and HD is equal to H. Because there is no any horizontal load is there. That's why this reaction must be equal in nature, and that's why we are considering this H is the our unknown. Now to find out this H unknown, now let us take the moment of all the forces about point A. Now here, due to this reaction Vd, it goes an anticlockwise moment Vd into 4. Then let us consider this reaction, horizontal reaction is H. Now here it makes an perpendicular distance of 1 meter because this span is of 4 and this span is of 3. The difference will be 1 meter. H into 3, it makes an anti-clockwise movement again, and due to this UDL it makes an moment of 3 into 4 and it acts at a distance of 2 meter. Therefore 2 meter distance, that's why 3 into 4 into 2. Now solving this, what you'll be getting, Vd into 4 is equal to, now simplify this term, you'll be getting 24 minus H. Now we have to find out H value, and from this we are able to find out your Vd is equal to 6 minus H by 4. 6 minus H by 4. Now as we know that summation Fy is equal to 0. Now here reaction Vd and Va is going vertically upward and this UDL going vertically downward. That's why Va plus Vd minus 3 into 4. Now simplify the term, put this value Vd over here, we'll be getting Va is equal to 6 plus H by 4. Now here again, for our simplification, now if I draw this diagram over here again, for simplification of the or calculation purposes, here it makes an UDL over here. This span is a 4 meter, this 3 meter kilonewton meter, and this span is of 3 meter. Okay, now let us consider this over here. Okay, now for the AB, now here this one is A, this one is B, C, and D. For the AB, let us consider AB. Let us say section X6 over here. Limit varies from 0 to 4. Now here reaction is H, horizontal reaction. H into X. It makes an anti-clockwise movement, that's a minus. And the in partial derivative of this moment with respect to H is minus X. Now DC portion. For the DC portion, let us consider section over here, and origin is D, limit varies from 0 to 4, and here also there is one horizontal reaction H and the distance is X, that's why minus H into X, and here this partial derivatives are again minus X. Now next is BC portion. Now let us consider X6 or section over here, BC, and here this distance is of X, origin of B, limit varies from 0 to 4. Now due to this horizontal reaction at A, H into this perpendicular distance is of 4, H into 4, it makes an moment over here 4H. Okay, that's why 4H. Now here there is one reaction Va also there. It makes an clockwise moment about point this XX. That's why Va into X minus this UDL. this 3 into x square by 2. Now here, as we know that VA is nothing but what? 24 plus h by 4. Now simplify the term and you will be getting the 4h, this term, and partial derivative of this term with respect to h. Now here the h is here and here. You will be getting minus 4 plus x by 4 over here. By simplification, you will be getting these terms. Now here, from this moment and partial derivative of this moment, we will be getting this equation according to the Castigliano's second theorem. Now for the portion AB, this moment is minus h into x and partial derivative is minus x. Simplification is hx square and integration will be x cube upon 3. Now put the limit 0 to 4. You'll be getting the equation number B, that is 21.33 h upon EI. Similarly for the DC portion, the values are same, only the limit is changing. Values are same, only limit is changing. That's why the equation will be 9h upon EI, equation number B. And for the BC portion, this moment multiply with this partial derivation, this moment multiply with the partial derivation. Now here again this 4 multiply with the whole bracket, this x upon 4 multiply with this whole bracket, you'll be getting this equation, whole equation. And by integrating all these terms, all these stuffs, tedious work but simple calculations are there. If you do this thoroughly, you'll be getting what? This equation number C. Now adding equation ABC, you will be getting final equation that is in the form of H, and you'll be getting the value of H, that is 0.7 kilonewton. And from these, if you are put this H value in this equation VA and VD, you will be getting the value of VA and VD here. And as we know that MB is nothing but what? H into 4, and MC is nothing but what? H into 3. Put this value, you will be getting the moment B and moment C. And the moment at beam BC is WL square upon 8. Put the values, simplify the term, overlap this moment over here. To draw the bending moment diagram, these values, moment at B and moment at C, what we have calculated, that is 2.8, 2.0 here. Draw this moment will be 0 because the support A is hinge supported, support D is hinge supported. That's why this will be joined by inclined straight line. This intensity will be joined by inclined straight line. Now over this fixed end moment diagram, we have to overlap this central span moment, that is WL square by 8, that is the 6 kilonewton meter. An uncommon portion is nothing but what? Your actual bending moment diagram of the given portal frame. Okay, thank you for the listening.